Thank you. Good morning, everyone. I would really like to begin by encouraging us to please give a warm applause to all the presentations we just had before. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Your Excellencies, the ambassadors and members of the diplomatic corps here present, Honorable Minister General Mbadi, it's a delight to see you again in your new capacity. Members of the government of Uganda present and following us. Distinguished representatives from the Sharjah Chamber of Commerce and Industry and the Sharjah Exports Promotion Board. Our beloved guests from the UAE business community, brothers and sisters from Uganda's private sector, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Uganda. Karibu, Assalamu alaikum, bienvenidos. On behalf of His Excellency the President of the Republic of Uganda and the government, I warmly welcome you to this noble event, the UAE East Africa Trade and Investment Forum 2025. Your presence today affirms our shared vision of fostering new partnerships and driving the future together. But allow me, before I convey the messages that I've been given to share here today, to take a moment to highlight the importance of my presence. Uganda recently became home to me and my family. As mentioned briefly by the MC, I was born in Equatorial Guinea to independence freedom fighters. My late father, who passed away, co-signed the Carta Magna when Equatorial Guinea became the 126th member of the United Nations. My mother, who's currently with me here, is a senator of the Republic as a result of her contribution to independence. She was also the first nurse of the first president of the Republic of Equatorial Guinea and a former UN staff, so I followed her footsteps. My work with the United Nations spanned almost 30 years. I had done 28 years of service across continents and countries in humanitarian war-torn situations, as well as in development. I began by volunteering with UNICEF in Angola, working with street children during the war, and I rose to become the representative Secretary General as the UN Resident Coordinator, and I ended by being the director of the Regional Economic Commissions around the world from UN headquarters in New York. Thank you. My parents raised me to be proud of my African heritage, to consider myself a Pan-African as well as a global citizen, no matter where I was. I was hence honored when I received a call in New York from His Excellency the President, inviting me to consider Uganda my home. Two years ago, using my UN pension, so we know how we use resources, I set up a business hub in Uganda when I came with my family. I focused on working with women in small and medium enterprises, promoting the African heritage, and working with high net worth partners to come and invest in Uganda. During those 2 years, we were able to mobilize about $10 billion in investments as a private citizen, and I developed a network of 5,000 women-led businesses across this nation. One of our milestones, and I invite you to visit it, was 2 weeks ago. After 2 years of working, we finally were able to afford our first store of made in Uganda products right here in Sheraton. So please, go and buy from the women artisans. They're here, Sawe Creations at Sheraton is the first step in what I know will be an impressive journey. A few months ago, I was really honored when His Excellency reached out to me again and now appointed me as a Special Presidential Envoy for Tourism and Trade. I look forward to fiercely promoting Uganda and inviting you to consider Uganda as a heritage, a tourism and investment destination. But most importantly, please consider Uganda your second home. It's possible. So it's now my privilege to introduce you to my new home, Uganda, the Pearl of Africa. As mentioned by my colleague from the Uganda Investment Authority, Uganda is one of the top 5 fastest growing economies on the African continent. We are a land-linked nation at the heart of East Africa. We offer direct access to regional market, about 500 million consumers. We have a youthful population and markets, and we are poised to become one of the most dynamic workforces on the African continent. Current projections are that Africa would have more than 100 million people by 2050. But Uganda is also famous for other things. Uganda is well known as a peace, security, and development hub. We are the largest home of refugees on the African continent and 3rd in the world. We are also a premier ecotourism and heritage destination. We have incredible religious sites like Namugongo. We also have the source of the Nile, half of the world's mountain gorillas, several heritage sites, hot springs, 10 national parks, which are about conservation, and so much more. But in addition, Uganda is simply strategic. Uganda stands right now at a very pivotal moment in our economic transformation journey. It is anchored by a leadership led by His Excellency President Yoweri Kaguta Museveni, whose clear commitment to industrialization, value addition, Pan-Africanism, and export
For more than 10 years, Kebby International Group has been your number one partner in tours and travel consultancy. We also do real estate, legal services, ICT services, and much more. Find us on kebinternationalgroup.com or write to us at info@kebinternationalgroup.com. You may also write to us at PO Box 35827 Kampala, Uganda, or visit us on Namaswahi off Entebbe Highway. Call us on +256 200937566 or +256 3948632 or 46. Or you can send us a plus on WhatsApp on +256 752 1375 66. Cab International Group, your number one rail business partner.
logistics hubs. Fourth, please focus on transferring technology and skills. And lastly, let us engage in sustainable tourism partnerships. Ladies and gentlemen, His Excellency President Yoweri Kaguta Museveni has affirmed that Uganda is a country, an opportunity, and our home. As Special Presidential Envoy for Tourism and Trade, I wish to extend a personal invitation so that together we may build a bridge between East Africa and the Gulf that future generations will walk across. It is my prayer that our legacy will include new industries, jobs, and prosperity rooted in our shared humanity. Together, let's begin a new future today. For God and my country, thank you.
Thank you, Ambassador, for your beautiful speech. And now, allow me to invite His Excellency Mr. Abdullah Sultan Lawais, Chairman of Sharjah Chamber of Commerce, to deliver his speech. Please.
Good morning. Minister, Ambassador, our friend today, it will be hard to speak after you, Ambassador Rosa. But please let me highlight the journey of Sharjah Chamber of Commerce and Sharjah Development Center to a beautiful country here in this southern in Uganda, in Kampala. We start our journey, Your Excellencies and friend, the member from the private company, 2015. And maybe Your Excellency and my friend was here, we achieved some target. One result, main result, from this trade mission.
Glovey Logistics Limited, your number one customs clearing and forwarding cargo consolidation warehouse company. We do air shipment, worldwide sea shipment, transportation, tax consultation. Glovey Logistics Limited is a competent company specializing in logistics clearing and forwarding services. We have the necessary skills and resources and partnerships to tackle sizable projects to our clients' satisfaction. We are located at Mganzaraza Plaza near the entrance of Katwe, Kampala, Uganda. Call us on +256 779 634 328 or +256 701 784 648 or visit our website gloveylogistics.com or write to johnglovey@gmail.com. Glovey Logistics Limited, your number one clearing and forwarding company.
Everyone knows Busoga Polytechnic schools, right? Anyone from Jinja here? Yes. We established the college during the pandemic of COVID, and we start fully operation after the pandemic in 2022. By tomorrow, we have the third graduation ceremony with total graduate of 128 students. Now this kind of cooperation, it's happening because to continuous coming to the beautiful country of Uganda and to create a facility for the private sector. Let them work together Today, there are more than 20 companies working with us in this journey. Two of them already you mentioned, Your Excellency, in your speech regarding the transport, regarding the port facility, which is named Gulf Taylor. I ask Mr. Farid to stand just to show, please, Farid. He's one. This company, one of the largest company in the Middle East, who is operating and running the facility in the port and the dry port. And that's why we are here today, to support the private sector in this main and important service they need. The second thing, Your Excellency, you mentioned when you speak regarding the environment. And I think we have one UAE leader company in the environment, BIA. BIA in Arabic means environment. Then please I ask Mr. Ghani to stand just to say hi for everyone. And on top of that, Your Excellency, we have the service for the people who do the business. We have Al-Ittihad Accredited Insurance. This is again to help the people here at Al-Ittihad Accredited Insurance. Please, Hassan, you can stand. You know, the journey of 10 years, we start 2015, we come to the country, to Uganda, in this beautiful city again, to looking for the, it's a successful trade mission. The advice from the private sector, they say, okay, let's start with Uganda, East Africa country. And that's why we are here, Excellency. As a result of this journey, there are more than 250 companies or companions in this journey. Today there are 20 or 22 companies, but on the journey, more than 250. There are more than 3,500 B2B meetings was happening in the last 3 years. There are more than 120 MOU has been signed between the private sector. Bilateral trade increased more than $1.5 billion. This is only the result because of the private sector. Always, November we say it's Africa, it's Uganda and Kenya trade mission. And you want to see us every November now. Besides that, everyone know Karamoja, right? Kidigo, Sharjah Chamber of Commerce start to build the international airport, which is Kidigo. International Airport, and we are now in stage 3. Still have 2 stages to finish. Will be over in 24 months. This whole thing happened because we shake hands with the people. We come year by year to see and to support both sides, the private sector to grow. Again, I'd like to thank all support that we get from all the public sector, the official, from the president, from the minister cabinet, the embassy, and both countries, United Arab Emirates or the Republic of Uganda. Again, I wish you a great day, and let's see near future, November 26. Thank you very much.
would like to acknowledge the presence of Her Honorable Hajjat Sarah Kainisi, a Senior Presidential Advisor of Kampala Affairs and Vice President and Islamic Chamber of Commerce. Hello, Ms. Haj. So let's continue our program. And now I would like to call our chief guest, General Wilson.
The power of memories has never been so meaningful than when time passes by. It's only in photography and videography that we can be able to tell what exactly happened in our lives. Do not lose the beautiful events of your life, from graduation to birthday parties, introduction ceremonies, parties that matter, wedding. All this and much more can be brought down into memories of photography and videography. At KEB International Group, we understand what it means to keep these memories. We are inviting you today to contact us for the best rates in town for your photography and videography events. +256 702 13 75 66 or +256 773 13 75 66. We will cover and reach you at any time, any part of the world. No matter the time, we are here to keep your memories alive. KEB Videography and Photography, your #1 events memories.
Minister of Trade, Industry and Cooperative, please proceed with thanks.
Your Excellencies, including my sister, Ambassador Rosa Marango, the Special Presidential Envoy on Tourism and Trade, the Chairman of the Sharjah Chamber of Commerce and Industry, distinguished delegates from the United Arab Emirates, the members of the business community from Uganda and East Africa, all government officials who are here today, the media fraternity, ladies and gentlemen. Assalamu alaikum. Good morning. My names are General Wilson Basumbadi. I am the Minister of State in charge of Trade in the Ministry of Trade, Industry and Cooperatives here in Uganda. I'm happy to be here on behalf of Uganda, and I want to thank the Chairman of Sharjah Chamber of Commerce for inviting me to be here. But when I got here, I've been given a second heart to stand in for the First Deputy Prime Minister, who is not able to be here with you, although she would have wished to be here, but because of other national exigencies, she's not able to be here. So on behalf of the government of Uganda, and on behalf of the Ministry of Trade, Industry and Cooperatives, I want to warmly welcome you to Uganda, but specifically to the UAE East Africa Trade Mission in Uganda, whose theme I seem to read, fostering new partnerships and driving the future together. I therefore want to thank Sharjah Chamber of Commerce and Industry for spearheading this engagement. As you are aware, this engagement follows closely on the heels of the 4th Uganda UAE Business Forum that took place in Speak Resort Munyonyo from the 27th to the 29th of October this year. During this forum, a number of recommendations were made, and I would like to mention some of the key ones to give perspective to discussions and engagements moving forward. One of these was accelerating value addition and local processing, which you have already been talking about, because we think it is a major and we should deepen investment in processing of agricultural commodities and minerals within Uganda rather than exporting raw materials. Obviously, the aim, as Ambassador Rose Marango mentioned, is to build an industry here, generate employment, and also increase export value. The other area was developing modern logistics and port infrastructure for regional trade by emphasizing on upgrading inland ports such as Port Bell, expressways and dry ports in Uganda, and also airports, as we are already engaged in Kidepo, with the UAE participation in modernization and partnership models. The other area that we emphasized on was facilitating affordable financing for SMEs, as you mentioned, and trade-linked investment, because it's a clear recommendation and was that UAE capital trade finance and institutional investment be mobilized into Uganda's SMEs sector, agro-industry, value chains, and regional logistics. Because being a hub, we don't like calling ourselves landlocked, we like calling ourselves land-linked. We can link to the ocean, the Indian Ocean, but we can also link ourselves to the Atlantic Ocean, and by air, it is the same distance from Cairo to here as it is from here to that's the other place down there in South Africa. Cape Town. So the other area we discussed was strengthen institutional linkages and business support platforms by establishing institutional mechanisms to support UAE, Uganda business to business. I'm very happy that I'm seeing on the program that after the major opening ceremonies, there will be discussions, business to business, discussions, government to business, engagements, including trade desks, matchmaking platforms, which chambers of commerce are very good at, joint working groups, I heard you mentioning the council, and ongoing follow-up agreements. The other area was promoting multi-sector partnerships and technology transfer, because we think that investments should not only bring capital, but should also bring expertise in renewable, in all those areas you mentioned, very many of them, renewable energy, ICT, logistics, smart infrastructure, and innovation hubs, thereby supporting Uganda's transformation. The representative from the Uganda Investment Authority, from the Chamber of Commerce, PSFU, Ambassador Rosa Marango, and and the chairman of the Sharjah Chamber of Commerce mentioned them. I don't need to go through them. Your Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, from what they mentioned, especially Ambassador Rosa Malango and the chairman of the Chamber of Commerce, the others were still convincing, wooing, but from what
Katubanjulire kisa kya Mukama Cleaning Services tulongoosa peva, amategula, tiles, terrazzo, endabirwamu, sofa sets, emifaliso, bed covers, carpets, tuwoza engoye, landscaping, building renovation, fumigation, tulongoosa bank, ebizimbe binene, industrial buildings, hospitals, hotels, schools n'amakanisa. Tusange ensambya kwa Ave Maria ng'okkirira ku Mubaraka mu maaso ga Haki petrol station. Essimu yaffe eri noti 755-35-93-59 ne noti 788-35-93-59 ku website www.kisachamukama-cleaning-services.com ne ku social media platforms zonna. Kisa kya Mukama Cleaning Services bazze tulongoosa.
I note with gladness that we were already making some progress in some of these recommendations from what they mentioned. Because over the years, Uganda and the United Arab Emirates have developed a robust and dynamic relationship anchored on trade, investment, and people-to-people connections. The UAE is now among Uganda's top 5 trading partners globally. Our non-oil trade has grown significantly, now surpassing $2 billion annually. I was told the other time that it's around 2.6 billion and I was told that with the sustainable quantities and quality, trade between the UAE and Uganda can increase tenfold. So we must work on that. You all know Uganda's exports, as mentioned, mostly is gold, coffee, tea, fish, fresh produce to the UAE, while we import petroleum products, machinery, vehicles, textiles, and electronics. This trade relationship has been facilitated by UAE's world-class logistics and export infrastructure, especially through Dubai ports and Emirates Sky Cargo, which have opened Uganda's products to international markets. Beyond trade, our two nations enjoy cooperation in aviation tourism, investment promotion, and taxation frameworks, which continue to provide a strong foundation for future growth. As we look to the future, there are enormous opportunities for collaboration between Uganda and the UAE, and I wish to highlight a few or emphasize, because these have been mentioned. First, in trade and export development, as mentioned earlier, Uganda seeks to expand the export of value-added agricultural products such as coffee, cocoa, honey, fruits to the UAE and the wider Gulf region. We believe that with the UAE's experience in global marketing and logistics, Ugandan products can gain a stronger presence in international value chains. Secondly, in industrial development and manufacturing, Uganda's vision under the National Development Plan 4 and the Tenfold Growth Strategy is to accelerate industrialization. The UAE's expertise in industrial parks and special economic zones can support our efforts to develop modern industrial parks across Uganda with investment opportunities in textiles, packaging, agro-processing, pharmaceuticals, and light manufacturing. Thirdly, in infrastructure and renewable energy, we want to encourage and invite the UAE investors to participate in transport and logistics, dry ports, renewable energy projects, especially in solar generation and smart grid technologies. Because we think such investments will not only enhance trade facilitation, but also contribute to Uganda's green growth and sustainability agenda. I am happy to learn that there is someone already in that area. Fifth area is in finance and innovation, because Uganda's growing fintech ecosystem provides opportunities for collaboration in Islamic finance, digital payments, and SME financing, areas in which the UAE has worldwide expertise. Your Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, Uganda is open for business and we enjoy great advantages endowed by nature and others by hard work. Our country's strategic location at the heart of East Africa and Central Africa makes it a natural logistics hub and an ideal gateway to the African market through the East African Community, the COMESA, and now we recently signed an agreement of the African Continental Free Trade Area, and investors in Uganda can enjoy duty-free, quota-free access to the market to over 1.3 billion consumers in Africa. Ambassador Malango mentioned details of this. I also don't need to repeat them. In addition, Uganda enjoys sustainable peace and security, which is very, very predictable. And here, that's where we want to thank our President, General Yoweri Kaguta Museveni, for forming a formidable force that is able to make Uganda continuously peaceful, and therefore, as you know, money fears noise. Therefore, when there is peace, when there is stability, money collects where there is peace. And there is also, and this peace did not just come on its own. Someone worked for it and spearheaded by our President of the Republic of Uganda. You already talked about the natural resources, mentioned all of them. The young and skillable and educated population. 70% of our population here is below 35 years. And so you can turn them, they are very flexible. You can turn them to what you want, according to what you want to establish here. Stable and predictable microeconomic environment. Our currency is, I think, the strongest now on the continent, as you might be following. And of course, you have a government that is committed to reforms to make it easier for you to do business, to make the cost of doing business lower, as we work on infrastructure, electricity, the railway, and other areas that make it cheaper for business people to do business. The Uganda Investment Authority mentioned the one-stop center, which provides efficient investor facilitation from licensing to permits to land access and aftercare services. I don't need to elaborate, she did it herself. That's why we pay her a very good salary. She can attract more. So, and as you have heard, Uganda is fast emerging as a regional logistics and trade hub for East and Central Africa. and our position at the crossroads of key trade corridors connecting to the ports of Mombasa, Dar es Salaam, gives us access to South Sudan, the Democratic Republic of Congo, the Rwanda, Burundi. So government is investing heavily in transport infrastructure, including expansion of the Entebbe Airport, the Kampala-Jinja Expressway, the revival of the Uganda Railways Corporation, and you are also constructing the Kidepo, and we are also constructing the Kitgum-Kidepo Road, so that we're also working on dry ports, which is this one here, Port Bell, but there is another one. Huh? No, there is this one which we are Bukasa, yes, Bukasa, and then inland container depots to facilitate faster and more efficient trade flows. Partnerships with the UAE in port management, air cargo, digital customs, and warehousing can transform Uganda into modern logistics hub, serving the entire Great Lakes region and beyond.
Of all the strength that your sweat goes, in every single moment that you wake up early in the morning, go to sleep, bed late, you want to have a beautiful home. Acquiring a beautiful home makes your dreams come true. We at Cape International Group are proud to extend our deepest in strength, expertise and team to make your home beautiful. We do stone building and carving on all the nature of buildings that you would like to hold. Stones make a home so beautiful that you cannot underestimate the beauty of stones. From every perfect stone, every carve and every crafting, we do and we achieve this. At Cape International Group, we don't only do that, we also paint your homes. Every nature of paint that you would love to make your home beautiful is available at Cape International Group. A well-dedicated team is here to make it happen for you. Contact us today so we can make your home the most beautiful and secure of all at friendly prices. That is what we are promising you, with a lot of dedication and sincerity, honesty, and every category that you want to achieve. This is what we are talking about. Cape International Group, your #1 partner to make a beautiful home for you, with great services of painting and stone. This is what we are. Call us today on +256 773 1375 66.
As we welcome UAE investors to Uganda, we also see that UAE as a vital gateway to Ugandan exports. The UAE's position as a global re-export hub offers Uganda business access to 2.5 billion consumers across the Middle East, Asia, and Europe. Through platforms such as Dubai Multi-Commodities Center, Gulf Food Expo 2025, Ugandan entrepreneurs can connect directly with international buyers. We look forward to strengthening these linkages through Uganda trade and investment desks in Dubai and Abu Dhabi. This trade mission, therefore, represents not just an opportunity for dialogue, but a partnership for shared growth and transformation. Together, we can build industries, create jobs, drive value addition, key sectors that benefit both our nations and our people. I therefore want, on behalf of the Ministry of Trade and Industry, to extend a warm invitation, just like Ambassador Marango, to the UAE business community. Come invest here so that we can grow together. Don't grow alone out there. Because I think together we can unlock the immense potential of Africa-Gulf trade and shape a prosperous, sustainable future. I want to thank you all for your attention, and I wish you fruitful deliberations during your stay in Uganda. And I want to thank all that have organized this function to make it successful like this. Now, if I can put on the second hat of the First Deputy Prime Minister, allow me to take this singular honor to open the Kenya-Uganda Trade Mission in East Africa, fostering new partnerships and driving the future together. Thank you for listening.
Thank you, Minister, for your speech. And now, allow me to invite His Excellency Mr. Abdullah Sultan Al-Awais to the stage for exchange of gifts. Please. And His Excellency Mr. Abdullah Shamsi, Ambassador of UAE for Uganda. And Honor General Mr. Wilson Mabusu, Minister of Trade, Industry and Cooperatives. Please go first. Now, gift of Minister to the Chairman. And now, the gift of Minister to the Chairman. To invite UAE official delegate and Ugandan official delegate for the photos. Please.
Private Sector Foundation.
Ffe bakimbo wa concrete products nga tusangibwa wano e Nakawuka Mpumudde nga tukola buli concrete work yenna abeetaaze pavers ez'omulembe ole bricks mu size zonna tulinako inch 4, inch 5, inch 6 ne inch 8 wano e Nakawuka Mpumudde okunana ne Health Center 3 era nga products zaffe ziri ku miwendo emirungi ddala tuzitunda okusinziira mu mitendera. Inch 4 ina price yayo ennungi, ne inch 5 ne inch 6 ne inch 8. Osobola tufuna ku masimu gaffe wano wammanga 075 25 87 48 n'endala era nayo Airtel 0703 98 66 84.
We have this case for celebration 10 years of trade mission to Uganda. As we come to end of this important forum, we extend our heartfelt appreciation to all dignitaries, organizers, and business representatives who made this event a success. Together, the United Arab Emirates and Uganda stand united in advancing shared prosperity, innovation, and sustainable growth. Thank you all for your participation, and we look forward to continue cooperation and success between our two nations. Thank you.
It's fun, I'll tell you how I got on it. And ever since that phone call motivated them. It's been long, I was looking for
Dear
them.
guests,
So we can
please welcome to the coffee break, and then we will start the B2B meetings. Thank you very much.